You've seen it, right? The legendary footage of Khabib Nurmagomedov wrestling a bear. It's become a huge part of his whole mythos, a symbol of his just raw, unbelievable strength. But here's the thing. That bear, that was the tutorial level. Today, we're going to see what happens when you go up against the final boss, the unbeatable laws of physics. And yeah, this pretty much says it all. That clip we all know and love, that's the tutorial. An incredible, incredible display of skill, no doubt about it. But it is absolutely not the final boss. Not even close. So, first things first, let's give credit where it's due. Let's actually break down the legend itself, that famous training clip that really cemented Khabib's larger-than-life reputation in the fight world. We have to be really clear about what we're actually seeing here. This is a young Khabib, and he's going up against a juvenile bear cub, maybe 150 pounds tops. And this is all happening in a controlled training setting. It's still amazing, don't get me wrong. It's completely badass, and it's a testament to his skill. We give full respect. Okay, now for the reality check. Let's just completely change the opponent. Forget the training cube. We're loading up a new game, and we're setting the difficulty to impossible. Let's talk about the physics of a full-grown, wild adult male grizzly bear. And this brings us to the big question, right? What really happens when an elite human fighter, someone at the absolute peak of their abilities, comes face-to-face with this walking engine of destruction? Let's actually get into the numbers. We're going to look at this through 4 key metrics that really decide any physical fight: size, power, speed, and durability. And spoiler alert, it's going to get a little one-sided. So let's start with size. An elite middleweight fighter is walking around at about 185 pounds. An adult male grizzly, we're talking 600 to over 900 pounds, with an average of like 800. That's not just a weight class difference. As the source material puts it, that is a forklift with emotions. You simply cannot grapple with that kind of mass. It's just not possible. Okay, next up, power. You know, a bear's claws are basically steak knives. Its bite force is so strong it can literally crack a bowling ball. And any attempt at, say, a rear naked choke, you're met with a neck that is wider than your entire torso. The tools that you learn in mixed martial arts, they just weren't designed for this kind of opponent. All right, so you can't fight it. Can you outrun it? Well, this number right here tells you everything you need to know. 35 miles per hour. That is how fast a grizzly can run. To put that into perspective, a really fast human, a sprinter, might hit 15 miles per hour. The grizzly, as we saw, hits 35. The source puts it perfectly. It's like trying to race a Prius against a turbo motorcycle, off-road. There is just no escape plan here. And finally, let's talk about durability. A bear's pain tolerance is pretty much set to maximum. It has this incredibly thick hide, super dense muscle. Your best punch, your hardest kick, to the bear, that's like a warm-up sneeze. The animal is just built to take an insane amount of damage. So, now that we've looked at the physics, let's bring it all together. The verdict is in when we compare that tutorial level to the final boss. Scenario 1. Khabib wrestling that bear cub. What is it? It's a completely badass training montage. It is a showcase of incredible skill, unbelievable grit, and a unique training method that helped forge a champion. It's legendary for a reason. But Scenario 2, any elite fighter versus a full-grown grizzly, well, that's a different kind of show. That is a nature documentary. A very, very short one. And like the source says, you can probably already hear the sad violin music starting to play in the background. So what's the really crucial point here? Elite fighters, they are monsters against other humans. They are the pinnacle of what's possible. But this quote says it all. When you're up against apex megafauna, the rules totally change. There's no referee in a striped shirt. There's only the non-negotiable law of physics. So what's the moral of the story? Admire the clip, salute the champ, but never, ever confuse the tutorial bear with the grizzly final boss. Because at the end of the day, in a contest like this one, physics always wins.